5, 4, 3. And welcome to the Seb's Crew Stoopod with your host, Andrew from Bay Ridge, Billy, Porkchop, Mazziello, and David, Jiggy Biggy, Villione!
You like the Pope thing, like they do in Wayne's World? In 5, 4, 3.
I actually did do
3, 2, 1.
I
you know
did.
What I mean? You can't say the 3, 2, 1.
You can't. That was a big thing in Wayne's World. That was huge.
In real life, never mind Wayne's World. That's real life. You can't say the 3, 2, 1.
Speaking about Wayne's World, remember
Party time! Excellent! Dude, that was our first
that was our first journey to
endeavor.
fucking
Into talk radio. That was our first step into talk radio. We were like
phone call.
We were like 12. Well, I was calling other people.
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Hi, this is Andrew. Is Andrew there?
On the air.
Hi, this is Andrew. Is Andrew there? That was like a weird thing back in the day. Like, you had to talk to someone's parents before you got to talk to them. And if you called like at the wrong time, the parents would be like, nah, you're out. You're out. You're not talking to Andrew right now.
Yeah, you didn't.
Right, we don't want to talk about Sit Lady here, do we? We want to get into Sit Lady. I think we're not even going to go there.
You can ask Sit Lady any question you wanted.
Who's it? I actually don't know who's Zit.
We weren't in the telephone game like we were back then, Dave. We were very into the telephone and the powers behind it.
Yeah, I mean, this is not our first thing. Like, we've been doing this for years and years, and we're finally reaching our apex right now. Like, we have sponsors now. You know, we're top 5 on iTunes. It's been going on for a while.
We were radio personalities before our balls dropped. We were radio personalities, Dougal and myself. You know, unfortunately, I may have crossed some lines and offended some people back then, and we kind of got shelved.
What year are we talking? What year are we talking about?
Wow. What year? I'll tell you what year.
98.
I'll tell you what year. Dave, you got the computer open or not open?
I do have it open.
The Verve. What year was the Verve?
I'll look now. Just keep
We were merely freshmen. For the life of me, I cannot remember.
So you want that song, The Freshman?
What year was that?
Okay, hang on. Keep telling your story. I'll look it up.
There wasn't really a story about it, because I don't really remember what happened there.
Can Oakland come back here, or this is over, right?
I think it's over.
1996, it was released.
Dougal, that's when we were doing this. Oh, no, it had to be 97 or 98. Right?
Something like that, yeah. Right around.
We weren't in 6th grade, because maybe we were in 6th grade. We were taking the bus all the way out to Kings Plaza and shit.
But what were you doing? No, I don't understand.
We were called, on BCAT, once a week, they would air Brooklyn College Radio, which was like these kids who were in college. This is their radio class, their journalism class. They had their own radio show. And they'd be on the air, and you could call in. And me and Dougal used to call in, and we had, like, personalities on there. Like we were known callers. And we would have conversations with them.
Did you guys go under your regular names?
We won a couple contests. Oh, we were on there nightly. You know what I mean? Every time the show, we each got a chance to talk on the radio.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And that's 6th, 7th grade.
I don't think they realized that we were kids, because they invited us to like a party one time. We went there, and we were like kids, and everybody else was like, 25 and shit, and they were just trying to get the fuck rid of us as fast as they could, man. It's kind of like what ruined AOL, right? Like little kids and pedophiles. AOL just fell off the boat. It just fell off the map. At one point, did you ever think that AOL was going away?
I never thought it was. It had everything. It had email. It had news. It had messaging. Everything in one.
And pedophiles.
And it had the pedophiles.
I think that's what took it down. Chris Hansen single-handedly ruined AOL. Thanks, stock portfolio. Chris Hansen, that scumbag.
Zing.
Dude, you remember when we wanted to do that skit? I don't remember whose original idea that was, but after we had spoke about that skit, Family Guy did something like that. They kind of stole our idea.
Which skit? What do you think?
I wanted to do To Catch a Predator, like Chris Hansen.
I do remember this, yeah.
But then when it was the actual predator would show up in the house as sending these messages to the little kids. And like I'm trying to interview the predator. Like, did you say you were gonna put your tentacle in the child's ass?
Have you
Like,
looked
things
up if
like
that
that.
ever? Have you looked up if that ever's been done? Because that is a fucking great stick.
I think South Park touched on that, but years after I had put that, I'm a big believer that once you put a thought out into the universe, it's now out there and it's up for anybody's brain to grab. It just takes one person to create that thought, and then once it's out there, anybody can grab it. Another version of that is I invented stuffed crust pizza at least 5 years before Pizza Hut.
Stop.
I don't really like stuffed crust pizza, to be honest.
Neither do I,
That's a little cheesy.
but as a kid, I had the very simple question. I would ask anyone who would listen. You know, not everybody listens to kids, but I would ask this question: why do they stop the cheese at the crust?
I don't want my crust stuffed with anything, though, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to hate on you.
Listen, this is patent pending. Guys, this is patent pending.
Billy, before you go, you do realize how many listeners we have, right? And you're gonna put this out there, whatever you have, patent pending.
It's patent pending.
Does that work? Does that work if you say that?
Yeah. No, they've not said it. It's actually pending. I'm with the patent office. They know me.
All right.
Going through the office.
They know me.
All right, respect.
We have a patent attorney. Alex O'Goon is a patent attorney.
Oh, awesome. We do have a patent attorney then. Nice.
Yeah. So this is patent pending. It's a provisional patent.
All right, stuffed crust pizza.
No. So you go to the store, and instead of buying a bag of chips, you buy a bag of pizza crusts. But they're flavored pizza crusts.
Artificially, or is this natural flavored?
Oh, this is real deal, bro. This is real deal.
Artificial flavors.
I know, Dave, you're not a crust guy, right?
Nah, I like the crust. I'm not against the crust.
How would you feel about a bag of crust?
I wouldn't mind. The time I don't eat crust is when I go to like Tones and I want to eat a lot of the pizza, so I lay off the crust.
A pie.
Yeah, so I lay off the crust to allow me room for the pizza.
Right.
You know, but I don't mind crust. Crust is
Speaking of all
mad
these
good.
carbohydrates, we did get a new sponsor to read this week, and that's down in Park Slope. I know that's not local for any of us really, but they gave me a read and a sponsorship. They're going to give me a free hot chocolate once the temperature gets below 36 degrees for doing this read. I only have to do it 6 or 7 times a week. So it's come visit us down in Bagel World, where bagels are the world. Ask for Scott and tell him we sent you. Get a free croissant with your order of an iced coffee. Now, that being said, for some reason these guys are obsessed with giving out things when it's cold out. I think that has to do with people don't want to leave their house when it's cold out. So they're going to give you free shit just to come out of the house. You know anything about that, Dougal? Because in Los Angeles, it's very warm.
Let's back up for a second. Speaking about Predators, I went to see Predator 2 weeks ago. Not bad, dude.
You went?
It got really,
like a remake?
Yeah, they remade it. They just came out.
Movies.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get into that because here's the thing. The original Predator is a fucking phenomenal movie.
I mean,
it's very underrated.
It is, but they've already made a whole saga on it. The saga's not good. It's not Godfather.
The saga continues.
Dougal, can I Dougal, was Arnold mentioned or featured in the movie at all?
No,
he had to
they
pop
did their
up.
own thing. No, hold on a sec. They did their own thing, like, and that's why I liked it. Like, it got bad reviews or whatever, but it was funny. Like, they had their own thing going on. Half the movie was pretty funny. That guy Key was in it. They had the team of 6 guys.
Who's Key? Who's Key?
Key from Key and Peele.
Oh, the bald black guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's not Arnold. It's a whole different thing. But Predator, good movie. I would see it again.
Now, good movie in regards to, like, I'm going to see an action movie. You'll get what you get. A little action, but it'll mix it with a little comedy.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go see an action movie, go see the one with Tom Cruise. What was it called? The fucking.
Is that where he's like punching Katie Holmes?
No, the Mission Impossible, where Mission Impossible.
Ghost Protocol. Ghost Protocol.
Yeah, it was good. No, the newer one.
I don't even know. You go to the movies often out there, Dougal? You go to movies often?
Dougal actually has, he has the movie pass. That's why he's big on it.
Yeah, I mean, I live in Hollywood, so yeah.
But the problem with the movie pass is there's a lot of restrictions on that movie pass, right?
Yeah, there is.
You can't see it in Dolby surround sound. Like there's beef with Dolby and movie pass. How do you have beef with Dolby? What is that anyway?
Right. So, long story short, if you want to see an action movie, the Mission Impossible was really good, dude. It really was. Like a lot of good action scenes in that. Predator was good, not as good as Mission Impossible, but Predator was a lot of good comedy in that, and I wasn't expecting that. So, those are two good movies I would definitely earmark if you're looking to see it more.
Are you home right now, Dougal?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
What'd you think he was?
Outside.
You're
No,
outside.
I'm outside.
What do you mean outside?
Okay.
I'm outside.
Too.
Round the outside. Round the outside. I kind of like being out here.
Around the outside.
I kind of like. I'm actually sitting on my stoop right now.
I'll be honest, you got pretty good acoustics.
But you have land. I don't have land, dude. I live in a fucking apartment. You live in a fucking like 5.
Well, it was always that way, right? And look like to somebody who is driving by or walking by right now, because I'm sitting on my stoop with a laptop and a headset.
That's a little
You think that
old
looks
version.
weird?
But you have like a fort in front of your house. Like, you have like 20 acres of land.
Currently, I got some Halloween decorations out right now. I got like the upside down witch legs. I need clarification on this. So today after work, I got home and I got a phone call from the Men's Warehouse. I'm going to a wedding on this Sunday, this upcoming Sunday. Dave, I think you'll be there as well.
You don't like the way you look.
Here's the problem is I had to go pick up my tux from the Men's Warehouse, my rented tuxedo, right? So I go into this place and I got to rent a tuxedo. So basically I'm borrowing something that's already been purchased. Would we agree with that?
Yes.
I got to give this guy $220.
Oof.
Okay? He gives me this tux. What's today? Wednesday? I got to give it back to him on Tuesday. So for 6 days I'm borrowing a piece of clothing. And that costs $220. Now, here's where the question to you comes, Dave. You did this to me as well. Why?
It's just...
Why do you do this to people?
I felt bad doing it. I wanted to try and cover everything. I couldn't afford it. But...
What's the point of it?
Well, it's the everybody dressed together.
Is it the tradition?
I guess it's the tradition, I could say. I'd say it was the tradition, but I didn't really stick to all the traditional things either. But it was just...
Well, because all the traditions that are applied with these marriages, with these, these fucking fancy schmancy marriages, part of the problem I'm finding is the tradition, such as the bridal shower. You guys know anything about bridal showers?
Yeah, they're horrible.
Okay, Dave, you're married,
yeah.
All right?
Yep.
Has your wife ever said, yes, I have a bridal shower this weekend?
Never.
Does any woman actually enjoy going to another woman's bridal shower?
No.
Has that ever happened?
It's the worst thing ever. And I'll be honest.
I don't even think the bride is interested in it. I don't think anyone wants anything to do with this.
She didn't do it for that reason, because it's horrible.
Why does it continue?
Because people, that's a traditional thing that continues. But, she did it, she was like, nah, I'm not doing that to people. It's not healthy.
It's brutal.
It's horrible.
So I'm currently helping to plan a bridal shower for my brother's fiance, who's not interested in having a bridal shower.
So don't do it.
But people in my family want to have a bridal shower.
It's not their wedding.
They're disregarding her wishes, and they're having a bridal shower for her. So I've taken it upon myself to make sure that this is not going to be your routine bridal shower, and it's not going to be some fucking bullshit. So, they always play these little games. Do you guys know about the games they play at bridal showers?
Yeah, horrible, stupid games, ridiculous.
Yeah, you put a picture up of the baby, of the two people as the baby, and you have to guess things, and then, they have, trivia and all this weird shit that makes no sense. So what I'm going to introduce to this is, to this bridal shower, and there's no men going to this. This is just all females. But, I'm thinking they're going to have a pie eating contest at this bridal shower.
I like it.
If you don't want to participate in the pie eating contest, you could do what you're supposed to do as a wife and have a hot dog eating contest. That's your other option.
Joey Chestnut, baby.
Because, listen, you're either baking a pie or eating a hot dog, and that's your job as a wife. This is your job. This is who you are. So let's just prepare for it now. And all these other fucking women who are using this bridal shower as an excuse not to take care of their children for 3 hours on a Sunday, when I'm supposed to be watching football.
You mean really?
I'm going to
hot dog, or are you talking about something? Is that a metaphor?
Listen, you take it how you want. You take it how you want. Okay? You take it how you want. I also think that these women, who most of them are probably, not young women, especially from my family, they're not young women. We're gonna have them play Twister live.
Are you gonna record this by any chance?
I'm not going. I'm not going. I want nothing to do with this. But if you're gonna force somebody to do something they don't want to do, now we're gonna force you to do some shit you don't want to do.
I like that. I respect what you're doing here.
You don't want to play Twister?
I mean, every baby shower I went to, there was a lot of girls there. It was a big opportunity for me.
No, but this is a bridal shower with just women.
Yeah, but Dougal, that's because they always have to. Dougal, they always have to invite the token gay guy to the bridal shower.
Well, hold on a second. I don't know what you're talking about there. Back that up.
Yeah, how did I know that was coming?
You know, you're on a roll right now and everything, but I want to be in a place
Listen, you
with
might as well
women.
you might as well call me bacon, egg, and cheese the way I'm on a roll right now. All right?
Right.
Fucking poppy seeds on that bitch.
You die from poppy seeds, don't you?
It could kill me.
You're weak, bro. Poppy seeds could kill you. How weak are you?
No, it's kind of like Superman. There's only just that one thing that could take him down.
No,
You know
two
what I mean?
things: mayonnaise and poppy seeds.
No, mayonnaise won't kill me.
I'll make it kill you.
It'll make me sad. That's all it's gonna do. Is make me sad.
I can't believe you in the
down for a
condiments.
few hours.
It weakens you.
Wait, I'm sorry. I gotta cut you off here. Just real quickly. I just want a quick rundown of how you guys are feeling about this Kavanaugh situation right now.
You're gonna bring that up and say quick?
I just want a quick rundown of how you feel.
Dougal, you want to jump in first on this?
Anyone that says, wait, hold on a second. Anyone that says, going back 40 years, I only had one beer at the party, I'm pretty much not believing you right there. That's where I stop it. You want to talk about cutting people off? You're going to tell me 22 years ago, you're going back, a flashback, I had one beer, I'm done with you. I'm not believing you. It's over.
As a frat boy.
I'm not.
So now you're discrediting.
I'm not believing either side. I'm not believing either side. But the person that tells me that's reading off a written statement that was prepared beforehand by the lawyers and everything, I only had one beer. Stop it.
Dave?
Stop it right now.
Listen, my whole thing is...
Not taking a side. Just saying.
Again, my whole thing is I spoke with you about this. Listen, he might have done it, 100%. I could say he might have done it, absolutely. There's a chance. But you can't come with zero evidence. You can't just do that. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I'm not saying she's lying, he's lying, anything like that. There's just zero way to prove anything. You have nothing. You have nothing. Listen, I deal with district attorneys. I deal with that. I understand how it works. And you need something. Like, your word is not...
Usually in a sexual assault case, Dave, what you're looking for is witness testimony, right? That's what you're looking for?
Anything. Just bring any piece of evidence.
So, okay.
Hold on
So quickly, yeah, go ahead.
Do you remember when whoever, I'm not saying anyone's name, but I was down at the park when we were 18 years old at Shore Road Park, drinking a beer. I only had one beer, but I still got a summons for it. So does that count, or I only had one beer?
Only one. They caught you with the one.
On July 25th, 2001, I had exactly 2 beers. Two beers. What else went on that night? I have no idea. But I know I had 2 beers.
I had 140, and I got
Here's the thing. If you go back to 1996 or 1997, we can. And Dave was to say he had 1 beer. We can verify that.
And I was probably drunk.
That.
I was probably drunk off the one beer.
We can verify that. That's verifiable.
What's a verifier?
Here's the
Guys,
because
I feel like I'm back at telemarketing right now. I got this wire going. I got this headset with this little thing in front of me. It's on the one ear. I got the hard plastic on the other side. At this moment right now, I could easily get you guys to go down for $15 on the minimum pledge.
I
could do that right now. I'll put you down.
For 15.
I'll put you down for 15. That
But we
place
have
was the
15
biggest.
right now.
Let me tell you something. That place, you want to talk about fake jobs, Dave? That place was the biggest fucking racket that this world has ever seen.
What was the
I mean,
nickname? What was the nickname for The Rock? Right?
The Rock, because it was White Rock Marketing, and the boss was Mr. Russo. They used to hand out these flyers. Come work for Mr. Russo, $20 an hour. There was no Mr. Russo. There was no Mr. Russo.
And let me tell you something. We were working there for a little while, and they would have this board, this whiteboard, right? Huge whiteboard, and they would have two colors, black and red. If you got in red, that means you in the top 10. If you got in black, that you in the bottom 40. After 3 weeks, the new stats went up on Saturday morning. Billy was number 2.
Number 2?
These guys working there 30 years. These guys are working there 30 years, basically. Their whole lives revolved around this.
Right.
I was showing up there
17.
drunk. We were babies. But all I had to do was convince some old lady on the other end of the phone that if she gave me her money, it would help a widow of 9/11. No big deal,
It was
right?
a big thing it was before that. And that was a big thing for us because I came in at number 22, which was down the line. Billy was number 2, but we came in as a crew. It was me, Billy, and Hickey. So I was super excited. Yeah, Billy's number 2 on the list. We're we boosted ourselves. We were somebody in there.
That's
we
good.
became credible overnight. We became credible overnight. I'm telling you, we were idiot kids, man. We were smoking weed, we were fucking drinking and shit. We were showing up late, leaving early. I mean, it didn't even make sense.
We were 17.
The bosses there, the way they chose their bosses was kind of I don't even know where they came up with these guys as bosses. You had the one guy, Dave, this guy, we were working a 5 to 9 shift. It was a 4-hour shift, right? It was 5 to 9 at night. And you had this guy, Mike, who was the boss. I was 17. He was probably 23 or 24. He kind of looked like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. That being said, Mike, all of a sudden, he was he was very energetic. He was very energetic, like one of these real big salesmen. Always be closing. Ba, 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 ba. Brass balls on the table. He was all over everything. Then all of a sudden, he kind of disappeared during the shift over a couple week span. Next thing you know, you're like, yo, where the fuck is Mike? But we're doing our thing. I'm fucking throwing potato chips around. I'm calling people up, pretending to be an alcoholic, looking for my sponsor. People are I'm pretending to have heart attacks on the phone. And I was even making $20-some an hour as a 17-year-old kid doing this.
That's not bad.
Remember that time you had a call with someone from Toms River, New Jersey, and you didn't know it, but someone was listening. One of our bosses was listening to you on the call. They were
They used to do that.
And you were doing a whole call with them, and you got them to pledge $100. But in order for them to pledge $100, they said, "Are you my local? Are you in Toms River?" And you said, "Yes."
Absolutely.
Said, yeah, I give 100.
Absolutely. I'm in Toms River. And my grandmother at the time lived in Toms River, so I was able to provide her street address and say that that's where our office was located. It was beautiful. It worked out real well. So anyway, you get this guy, Mike, right? And all of a sudden, Mike wasn't around during the shift anymore. He went from this super go-getter to this guy who just seemed to not be around. And all hell was breaking loose in this place. And
so what happened with Mike?
So Mike apparently, this was at the time when AOL was just busting out in chat rooms. And he had met a girl on an AOL chat room, and he was talking to this girl on the phone every day instead of supervising us. And we were the only kids there. Everybody else was 30 plus in this place.
Well, Bill, do you remember Walter Nordquist?
Of course, Walter Nordquist. And he had Bill O'Connor's. I mean, the place was Lamont Barksdale. This place was littered with characters. You think The Office is funny? You should have had a camera in this place in fucking 2003.
But that's a movie. Actually, we can make a movie out of that.
Oh, absolutely.
No, let's do this in pre-production.
Patent pending.
The patent's pending right now.
The patent's pending.
Hey, Dougal,
you're
gonna get Francesa?
I gotta tell you about this Mike.
That's already a movie. Fuck Mike. The Rock is already a movie. We can't
This is important.
All right, let's get to the point here.
So after a couple of weeks of Mike talking with his girl on the phone every day, he comes in one day and he tells the big bosses, who I guess were Pete and what's the other guy's name? Joe. He also owned the landscaping business downstairs. you know, they might have had crooked noses, those guys. They were into some other shit. This was kind of, I think.
What are you doing?
So Mike comes in one day and he fucking flips out. He curses out the bosses. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Fuck this place. I fucking hate all of you. Blah, 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 blah. And he takes his 2-week check for like $1,100 and he gets on a fucking plane and he flies to California to meet this girl that he met on the internet. What he found when he got there was that he used all of his money to get there. What he found when he got there was a 14-year-old Down syndrome girl's parents waiting at the airport for him.
You got catfish.
That she had been routinely,
Or there was catfish.
she had been routinely doing this to people. And the parents kept having to meet people at the airport and sending them home. The problem is that Mike couldn't get home because he couldn't afford a plane ticket home.
Credit card.
So legend goes, the way Mike told it eventually was that he actually went and sold blood so that he could get a bus ticket back to New York. Now he comes back to New York. Now he's got to come groveling back to these guys to get his job back. And to get his job back, what they told him was, listen, you're not going to be the manager anymore. Clearly we can't trust you to supervise other humans because you can't even supervise yourself. What we're going to do is we're going to put you back on the phones as a cold caller, not even taps. We're going to put you back on the phone as a cold caller. And before you do that, you're going to stand up in front of the room and tell the story of what happened to you.
Oh, shit.
So he had to stand in front of 50 grown men and tell this story about how he got catfished by a 14-year-old girl with Down syndrome. He was on the phone with this girl nightly for months.
And
He had no fucking clue.
And she had Down syndrome and he had no idea?
That's what he said. I don't know what really... Look, nobody knows. It's kind of like Brett Kavanaugh. This is what people are saying. Nobody knows what really happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could have went over there and some homeboys could have went medieval on his ass, and that's why he came home. I don't know.
He got jacked by a couple jackers. There was this other guy named John Randazzo.
Oh, fantastic
He was
human
like 16,
being.
17 years old. This guy was like 28, 29, a little older. There was one day, it was a Saturday morning, I was sitting with him in the back of the office. You know, and this office is kind of like, you know, it's on the second floor. There's about 80, 90 computers. We're sitting in the back of the office, and through the first hour, he has $250 in pledges. So he was killing it. Long story short, after that, he turns to me and says, I'm done. And for the next 3 hours, he just hangs up on people for the next 3 hours and just bullshits with them.
What about...
Hello, I can't hear you.
Dude, who was the guy in the wheelchair?
That was John Cerrone.
John Cerrone in an automatic wheelchair. Once we went to the second floor, he couldn't work there anymore. That's how fucked up this place was.
They couldn't put in an accessorizer.
That's how fucked up place this was. If his accessoride was late, they wouldn't let him hang out in the office. They locked him outside. And he used to call up the accessoride like, I'm in a dark, desolate area. I'm all alone. Please send me accessoride. Bro, these guys would pick him up at 2 in the morning, this accessoride. We got out of there at 9 p.m. We used to hang out and smoke joints with him, waiting for the accessoride. Yeah, what a fucking...
Right after we moved upstairs and expanded, he would stay downstairs, just him by himself with one phone and one computer.
Right. The rest of the office, and then they basically were like, listen, this $4 that it costs us to pay for this phone line, it's not worth what you're bringing in here, cripple guy. You're out. And they fucking booted the cripple to the curb, man.
That's harsh.
Dude, though. He was a really good dude.
What was his name?
Tom DeCanio.
What was his name?
Cerrone.
Shout out to John Cerrone. John Cerrone, I don't know if you listen to this, but shout out to John Cerrone. Shout out.
Veteran of the Vietnam War.
It was a very, very bizarre working environment. We had no business being there.
And let's pause for a second here. Let's do a let's pause for a second. Let's do one of our sponsors, Cash App, because whoever wins this game can send their money through Cash App. It's the easiest way to send money through your phone or tablet. It's a one-click away. You can pay your rent through this. You can pay a bet through this. You can pay our bet for the $25 bet through this. Cash App, and if you put in our code SEVZ, S-E-V-Z, you will get a $20 credit on your first transaction. So check out the Cash App. They're one of our sponsors.
It's in the Google store. It's in the Samsung Galaxy store. You can get it right off the internet. At this point, if you don't know how to download an app, let me know. I'll send Dave over to your house. I'll bang you on the top of the head with a hammer.
Retard.
And maybe you can figure it out.
And that's one of our big sponsors.
Because you're goddamn killing me. 2 Suburbans and a hearse, because we're killing them out here.
Killing them out there.
Was this time you guys watched any of those videos?
I'll tell you what.
Probably 2 months ago.
I showed
right
them. I actually showed you all that stuff off to people at work, bro. You were a fucking hit.
You know, I kind of feel like they lost their lasting power.
No, I'll tell you what. I showed them to people. I didn't show the Crumpkin because it was too long, but I showed the one where you loosely portray Greg. I showed Flex, and they were embraced. Dancing Baby too. I showed Dancing Baby too. People just couldn't believe that you. You know what the biggest thing of Dancing Baby is? That you put the diaper on. That
yeah, they like that. People also like the needle in the arm.
People don't understand the needle in the arm. Remember, I was sticking those needles in your arm.
Yeah, we couldn't get it to stay. We tried with the neck first, but my skin was too loose. We couldn't get it to stay in the neck.
Oh my God!
All those interviews that I shot for that video, I did all alone.
All by yourself. And right now,
I just came home and I was like, "Yo, by the way, can you help me out at the end of this year?"
You did that all by yourself. Right now, that's my daughter's bedroom. You did that in. I want you to know that right now.
Dude, that was really weird, man. I showed it to a guy at work not that long ago. I got to be very careful with who I show things to at work. But I showed it to him at work, and he didn't laugh. So we were like going through all the videos, and we're watching them, and I'm just like, oh, this is really fucking awkward. Like, here's me in a diaper dancing, and this guy sitting next to me. He doesn't even think it's funny.
Yo, you know which one was good? You know which one was good? The Funk Fleck and Obama one.
Wait, very quickly, if you're listening and you don't know what we're talking about, you can go to youtube.com, another one of our sponsors. You can try the Red YouTube. You get a 30-day free trial, so you can use your phone and watch YouTube at the same time. That's a new thing they're pushing. They also have the Karate Kid series, the Cobra Kai, on YouTube Red.
That was not bad. That was pretty good.
They have that on the YouTube. But if you go to youtube.com and search for SEVZCRUSTUDIOS, no spaces, Sev's Crew Studios, you'll be able to find these videos to reference what's actually happening in this conversation right now. Again, that's SEVZCRUSTUDIOS Studios, no spaces. YouTube.com. Check out the YouTube Red. I recommend it. Plus, they're paying me to say that.
That's one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
So we're gonna absolutely go with that. You know, it's a good service. It's not that much money, and you don't have any interruptions on your videos. So
I'm actually surprised nobody has surpassed YouTube yet, like as a video sharing platform.
Definitely beautiful. I mean, they're one of our sponsors. They're amazing. You can get any song, any video you want. It's a great platform.
You know what
service.
You know what, YouTube? I find myself, I'll check it out now more for just see what videos of people talking, podcasts. Like I literally watch a lot of podcasts on there more than I ever did. It used to be just for music videos and shit like that, but I watch a bunch of shit now.
I don't even listen to our podcast, so the odds of me going on YouTube and looking at someone else's podcast is slim to none.
That's fair. That's fair.
But the bottom line is,
what I do end up watching,
and they do a great job.
Dave, you might be able to chime in on this. Maybe not. I don't really know. I don't know if it's just my kids are fucked up. I end up watching a lot of other kids playing with toys on YouTube.
No.
Have you seen this? Has anybody seen this?
I've seen it. My kids don't watch it.
Have you ever watched one?
Nah. It's just...
It's really fucked up. It's really, really fucked up.
It's retarded.
It's like an Asian lady's hands, and instead of doing what she should be doing, Google, she's actually opening up toys instead of zippers and buttons. She's opening up toys, and then she's playing with Play-Doh and talking to you about, the elasticity of the Play-Doh. And And so I freaked out the first time. I said, what the fuck are my kids watching? I freaked out. I watched it. I didn't get it. I asked my daughter, like, you want to just play with Play-Doh instead? We got all this Play-Doh. She's like, no, I want to watch that lady play with Play-Doh. I'm like, I don't really think I like this. As a matter of fact, no more tablet, 30 days. I got rid of the tablet entirely. But when you actually go back and look, these videos have like 70 million views.
Yeah, it's crazy. I seen that. That's nuts. It's nuts.
70 million views.
You know what it kind of...
You
know what I thought about it? Like, my kids 100% do not watch it, but I thought about why, and I think about when we were growing up. How cool were commercials when we were growing up? They made the action figures so cool, right? Like, we would watch it, and we'd see, like, an X-Men figure or a wrestling figure, and they'd be doing crazy shit, this and that. So I think that's what the kids are getting out of it, just to see...
Fine. But, Dave, let's say you're watching this commercial, and it's the Wrestling Buddies. I know you guys had Wrestling Buddies.
I had Wrestling Buddies.
Did you guys have those?
Yeah, I did.
Of course.
Yeah, dude, I know specifically you had those because I used to wrestle them in your house. So you had the Wrestling Buddies pillow, right? Now, if I'm watching that commercial... and my mom says, hey, I bought a Wrestling Buddy, you want to play with it? I'm not going to be like, nah. I'd rather watch the commercial of the guy playing with the Wrestling Buddy. So I'm just very confused by it. I don't like it.
No, I understand what you're saying, but again, I honestly think it's just the visual effect of seeing the figures or whatever in action. But if you have it there, you should. I don't understand why they don't go play with the shit if you have it right there. That doesn't even make sense.
It's really weird.
Yeah, that don't make
sense. It's really, really weird. So what I end up doing is just I don't let them use any tablet at all at this point. They're out.
All right, that's fair enough.
I don't like it.
That's
it's
fair enough.
unnecessary anyway. You don't need that shit.
No, I agree.